On The View today, Whoopi made fun of Elon Musk's 4-year-old son.
He took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't know on Instagram.
He doesn't know on Instagram. He just took little X.
I don't know what else to say, but it is. I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
Whoopi Goldberg just set the internet on fire with a jaw-dropping comment about Elon Musk's son. And let's just say, Musk is not having it. The View has never been a stranger to controversy, but this latest drama, it might just be the most explosive one yet. And trust me, it's getting ugly. Within minutes, social media erupted, with people calling Whoopi out for crossing a major line. But here's the kicker, Elon himself has stepped into the ring, and if history tells us anything, he's not the type to let something like this slide. Before we jump in, if you enjoy watching our videos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It's totally free for you, but it means the world to us.
The show has allowed all kinds of people to come on. People we agree with, people we don't agree with. I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation.
All the sort of federal money going to media companies is what helps explain why the legacy media all says the same thing at the same time.
If there's one thing we all know about Elon Musk, it's that he never lets a shot at his family slide. The moment Whoopi and The View crossed that line, Musk came out swinging. He torched Whoopi and her co-hosts, blasting them as shameless bullies who had no problem mocking a child on national television. And just like that, boom, his tweet blew up the internet in seconds. But Elon wasn't done. Oh no, he took it a step further, exposing The View as nothing more than a scripted puppet show pushing shady personal agendas. And then he dropped a bombshell, calling for the network to be held accountable for letting their hosts spew unchecked nonsense. And this is where things get downright chaotic. Because when you take on a powerhouse like Elon Musk, you better be ready for the storm that follows.
What should I do?
Save America.
And?
Help Trump.
Okay.
This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ. He's a high IQ individual.
And he's got this, check out this cool chain he's got.
Insiders are spilling the tea, and it's pure chaos behind the scenes at The View. Producers are in a full-blown meltdown, PR teams are scrambling to control the wildfire, and Whoopi and Joy, they're getting dragged from every direction. But here's the real problem. It's not just about their reckless words. It's about who they targeted. Because let's be real, Elon Musk isn't just some forgettable billionaire. He's not a weak CEO who shrugs off criticism and moves on. This is the man who owns the digital battlefield. He controls the algorithm, the headlines, the entire narrative. And if he wants to, he can make sure The View never bounces back from this disaster. And guess what? The downfall may have already begun. Elon's takedown tweets have gone nuclear, racking up millions of views in hours. The backlash is so intense, people are demanding consequences. The hashtag #CancelTheView is dominating social media, and ABC execs, they're sweating bullets. But here's where it gets worse. Big-name advertisers are reportedly having second thoughts. And let's be honest, no brand wants to be caught in a scandal this toxic. If sponsors start pulling the plug, it won't just be bad news for Whoopi and Joy, it could spell doom for the entire show. So here's the million-dollar question. Is this just another controversy The View can weather? Or is this the final nail in the coffin that will bring them crashing down?
Not Whoopi Goldberg's actual name. Whoopi Goldberg's real name is Karen. Did you know this? That's right. Her birth name is Karen. She's a Karen. She's a little Karen. Disgusting behavior. Leave the kids out of it. That's when you know they have nothing else to say. The audience laughs after they pick on a child. Pure evil.
Elon Musk's recent public appearance with his son should have been nothing more than a touching father-son moment, a rare glimpse of Musk being just a dad, proud and beaming. But Whoopi Goldberg? Oh, she saw an opportunity, and she took it. Instead of letting the moment be, she went on The View and did the unthinkable. She didn't just comment, she mocked Elon's son. And not in a subtle way. She took aim at his name, turning what should have been a heartfelt moment into a punchline on national television.
Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay? Okay?
Oh.
Anywho, he took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with it.
We all know Whoopi isn't afraid to speak her mind, but this was different. She didn't just say it, she delivered it with that signature smirk, oozing sarcasm, like she wanted to stir the pot, like she was daring people to react. And oh, did they react? Elon's son's name has been joked about before? Sure. People have struggled to pronounce it since day one. But when a national TV host takes that joke and turns it into a full-blown public mockery, that's not just a joke anymore. That's straight-up humiliation on a massive scale. And Whoopi, she just made it personal.
On The View today, Whoopi made fun of Elon Musk's 4-year-old son.
So yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay?
You take aim at a 4-year-old? I mean, look, I get that he's operating at your reading level, but come on. At least have the decency to go after someone who's reached puberty.
It didn't take long for the internet to erupt. Within minutes, clips of Whoopi's comments were everywhere, and the backlash was brutal. People were not holding back. One furious viewer called out the show saying, "The View mocking a 4-year-old is a new low, even for them." Another took it even further, writing, "Elon might as well sue The View again, this time for every last cent." And here's where things get really wild. This outrage wasn't just from Elon's loyal fan base. Even his biggest critics were shaking their heads. One person summed it up perfectly. Mocking the adored 4-year-old son of a notoriously litigious man worth $400 billion, that has to be the most spectacularly idiotic move of an already spectacularly idiotic woman. Translation? Whoopi might have just made the dumbest mistake of her career.
You know what? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him. Yes, Whoopi picked that name for herself. She's actually Karen Elaine Johnson. Now, how did Karen become Whoopi? You're going to love this. According to Goldberg, once I started getting parts in plays, I wanted a name that sounded more interesting. Karen Johnson wasn't it. Some people at the rep called me Whoopi because I would let loose with a fart.
Whoopi's comment was bad, but Joy Behar, she took it to a whole new level. Instead of addressing the backlash, she went fully unhinged, launching into a rant that had everyone's jaws on the floor. What started as a discussion about Elon Musk's son turned into absolute chaos. Out of nowhere, Joy sneered that Elon should have invested in better birth control if he didn't want people talking about his kid's name. Excuse me? Even Whoopi looked shocked. Like, where is this even going? Dragging a 4-year-old into a feud? That's not just a low blow. It's weird. But Joy wasn't done. She mocked Musk's spending habits, questioning why he brings his son to events while being so obsessed with himself. Seriously? This is coming from a woman whose whole career is built on gossiping about celebrities. The hypocrisy is insane. And just when it seemed like The View couldn't sink lower, they kept going.
If you're a father, you will really understand. And there's nothing more motivating than looking at the future of your children and saying, what will I give them? Because the country that I build right now and help to protect, that's the one they're going to inherit. Will they have to spend their entire lives fixing my problems because I was such a selfish, lazy bastard? I preserved nothing for them? Or am I going to fix these things so that I do the hard work and they get the benefit?
And just like that, the battle lines are drawn. On one side, people are outraged, saying Whoopi crossed a major line, mocking a child. That's just wrong, no matter who their parents are. Even Elon's usual critics are admitting The View took it too far this time, but on the other side, the defense has kicked in. They claim Elon is just milking this controversy to go after the so-called woke media, that he loves playing the victim when it suits him, and this is just another power move. But here's the real question. When has Elon Musk ever backed down from a fight? This is the man who bought Twitter just because he could. The same guy who picks fights with politicians, celebrities, and entire corporations. You really think he's just gonna let this slide?
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
At this point, The View better buckle up. Because if Elon Musk wants to make an example out of them, this storm is just beginning. And let's be real, when Musk goes to war, he doesn't just fight, he obliterates. So now, the million-dollar question. Is this the scandal that finally cancels Whoopi Goldberg? Will Elon take this to court and make The View pay? Will ABC be forced to issue a groveling apology? Or will they dig their own grave by doubling down? One thing's for sure, this isn't over. Not by a long shot. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to follow this channel, because trust me, this drama is only getting started.